yeah. Hey guys, NNKH here again, jumping into another ambitious video where we are going to attempt to breathe some life into this old 1978 Kenworth K100 Cabover truck that has been sitting for a lot of years. Grabbed it for $1,000 and that was a pretty good deal, I think, considering probably thereabout on scrap value, right? There's actually a Freightliner next to it. This is one of those like cracker box style ones, no sleeper or nothing. And I was fairly interested in this one too, but he wanted $3,200 on that. And you can see he's been, keeping up with the yard. Everything's not growing up too much. This tree did come through on this one, but he actually just recently, you can see, hacked through that just enough to where it'll probably end up falling. He killed it. And yeah, so maybe a future one on this. But this is kind of the land of neglected vehicles. Look at old, probably a Fruhoff stainless trailer over there. Got a boat. And this place has been in some other videos, but jumping back over to my new prized possession, right? This will be a flip-flop, do something with it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, what did I get myself into here? And this is probably one of those times. But you see, it last had its axle tax in 1986, but it was inspected in 95. How about that? So, not terribly long ago. Aluminum bumper on the front. He said he does have the grill for it. Look at this copper brass radiator, the size of that. Whew. And the new ones have the plastic ends. Nope, not this old stuff. That thing's probably worth $200 in scrap alone. Not that we're looking to scrap, we're looking to do something with this. Get this on the road, right? I mean, maybe. I'm no semi guy, but this is not rusted out. Like, look at that frame. No. Battery box, also not rusted out. Empty though. Our fuel tank, you can see this strap rusted through, broke. We do have a tree growing up between this one too, but he also, looks like within the last few months, dropped that one side off. So we hope to this trailer. Yeah, and the landing gear's up too. Oh, we got a little toolbox on the back. It's not locked, but locked because it's rusted solid. Maybe some goodies in there, right? This is a single frame, and I mean, yeah, check it out. Like, it's not all rusted out. As far as the engine, it's a turbo diesel. I don't know, maybe a Cummins. Not sure. I'll have to look up some pictures and find a tag on that. If you came here for an expert diesel mechanic's opinion on this truck, well, not in the right place, guys. But if you came for the adventure, then that is what we're doing. Looks like this was last with Motor Freight over in Delran, NJ. Looking at this, and I don't know, it doesn't look like that was closed in a long time. Something bent, or maybe the hinge. Yeah, let's spray that hinge real quick. Maybe somebody pulled it out forcefully and it bent the inside. That's probably why it's not shutting. Hit it with a little blaster. And here we go. Yeah, that moves pretty good. Take a glance inside. Door panel still there. KW. The clutch, mechanical, going across there, operates. Brake pedal moves. And the throttle, that's a little stuck. Got some parts. Oh, maybe it was for sale for a bit there. It don't have any steps except for this one up here, so I guess you gotta be tall. Oh yeah, check it out. Anybody back here in the sleeper? No, probably just some critters, I would imagine. It doesn't smell bad in here. No, nothing at all. It's pretty dry out lately though. Yeah, I like the feel of that. Got our air horn and some sunglasses. Or better yet, I suppose these are nighttime driving glasses, but these are right out of the 70s probably. They feel good quality. So someone was definitely night riding in this old Kenworth. Keep these. As far as the transmission, looks like we got a 10-speed direct drive. Kind of just doing a quick tour like usual. We got something under here. A winning lottery ticket, right? Yeah, just a turnpike card. Oh, hey Matt. How are you?
I screwed up.
Yeah, what's that?
I put bigger fuel tanks on my truck.
Hey, let me hop down here.
And I took the old ones framework and all, scrapped them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What you're saying on your
Now
tow truck?
these tanks are rusting and filling the lines up with rust.
Oh man, yeah, let's check it out. Guys, this is Matt, the guy well, he was the owner of this truck and sold it to me, so I'm gonna get this out of here. But what year did you buy this?
Oh, I don't know.
A while ago, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah, you guys got to check out his tow truck over here. He's got a pretty slick unit. Yeah, he's got this old flatbed with a wrecker unit in. Is this a custom-built wrecker that somebody made?
It was in the 78 Chevy when I got that, and I put it on this and adapted it and made it fit.
Right onto the flatbed, so you still, you
got
pop
wheels
this.
in there, guides it right there in a track.
Yeah, oh yeah, the wheels, okay, yeah. There's a track down the center of the bed and then it hooks up on the front. That is really cool.
This is what's cool.
The flatbed.
It'll never rot.
No? What's this?
No, it's fiberglass and foam.
Really?
Yeah, it's lightweight and strong.
Oh
as
yeah,
hell.
that does. I would have thought that was just wood, but where'd you get that off of?
That came out of a Fruhoff trailer. There's 2 boards like that in each Fruhoff.
Really? And you built this flatbed? Or
Yeah, well, it was half here and half I put on it.
Okay.
It had a lift gate on the back. I cut the lift gate and a couple of feet off of this. It was 12 foot.
Yeah, I see you still have the front on there too. Wow, what a great idea, man. I'm telling
They
you.
go right in the back, and you pin them, and then you drive forward, and the wrecker stays there. And when it gets out so far, those wheels drop down, and you push them under it, and you pin it. And then you can drive away, and the wrecker's just standing there waiting for you anytime you want it.
Very cool. You said these are getting water on the bottom now?
They're rusting. The air causes it. And I just put the door on
Nice
this.
old square body, getting the work
Driving
done.
home from trying to get it inspected, and he wouldn't pass it. I'm driving home and the door flies open.
They wouldn't
I'm
pass
making
it.
a right turn. So I held the door shut and drove home. And I shut the door. And it wouldn't open ever again. I had to take a cutting torch to it. You can see right here.
Oh yeah. This is the old door you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Here.
Oh, you just
All
cut-
new shit.
Gotcha.
Chopped it off.
Oh, this is that trailer floor you're talking
that's
about.
the
Yeah,
floor,
that's
right?
good stuff. I'd buy that off. Yeah, shoot.
It's nice stuff. I've told people about it, and they look at me funny.
What engine's in this?
350.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't a
gets
350
it done, right?
when I got it, and I changed it over.
Hey, I was admiring your block collection over here. Would you ever sell these, or did you have a price in mind that you would unload those per?
I don't know.
Or are you still going to build the dream garage with them? And
That was the intent, and I brought them all home a few at a time.
did you stack these by hand?
Cleaned them and stacked them. Chipped the old
Wow.
mortar off.
Clean the mortar off too. Unbelievable, Matt. It's a lot of work. The glass ones too. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, this is where the Toyota was that we did a video on a while back. You guys probably remember. Yeah, these are probably worth something. Honestly, these
I
are.
imagine.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
I don't think you can get
I like
12
that.
anymore. I don't know.
12-inch, yeah.
Most of
Well,
them are
if you ever want to unload these blocks, let me know because I would be interested. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. What are you doing with this one here?
I bought this for parts for that.
Oh,
I
okay.
never used it.
I see. So if I need some parts, run over here.
He had a guy was driving for him, and the guy got pissed off with him for some reason. I don't know.
Gotcha.
He got
Probably
a
pissed
rifle.
off to you driving a Cabover.
He got a rifle, bang, 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 shot the thing full of holes.
That has
This
like a rifle or a
a
shotgun?
rifle.
Wow. Where
He put holes in the gas tanks.
Moving back over to the truck. There'll be a lot of jumping around, by the way, like usual. The grill. So that's very nice that he actually has 2 of these, and look at it. Perfect fit. He said this is a Cummins 350 and it ran when parked. So y'all know what that means. I suppose the first place to start is going to be the fuel tanks. Probably finish doing more of a preliminary and get this cab up too. I did notice it has a pump right there. He said that was rebuilt at one point. Date of manufacture 78, etched right in there. Yeah. That's rusted through on the top, but it does still have the rubber. So that's probably going to be full of water. Wow, we are about half full though. Oh yeah, smells like some old diesel. And over on the other side, some kind of air dryer. That's what that is, by Bendix. Yeah, let's see what kind of goodies we got. Maybe some tools. Oh, we got some roadside flares or triangles, probably. Yep, triangles. Spring for, I guess, holding the airline up. Some brackets, but nice storage box though. Next on the list is going to be this cab jack. I get the feeling this is not going to just operate, but oh, that's a good sound. I hear something going on. Sounds like it's going on the ground over there. Means we got flow, right? But maybe something leaking. Well, that's a look at the cylinder and line going to it. I don't see anything dripping. Well, pretty clean down here. There's some fat stacks on the front leaf springs. And you see it still has the Rockwell sticker. I'm sorry, tag on it. Oh, no, what's there? And I'm just kind of chasing these hydraulic hoses. See if any of them are chafed through or leaking. So this is one of the downsides of a Cabover, is if you got to get to the engine and you have a blown hydraulic line or a bad pump, bad cylinder, you can't really get at it unless you have something to be able to lift the cab off. So no leaks that I found, and these hoses, I was thinking maybe one went to a reservoir, but that's not the case. Turns out this is the only reservoir. I was chasing these hoses thinking maybe one went to like a remote reservoir, but this is the fill up top here. And yeah, we do got a couple inches in there. I'll put a little more in. Now, I don't have any hydraulic oil, but I do have ATF. Does this cap fit on there perfectly? Yeah, meant to be. I just fold all the way up. I mean, we don't even need to get the hood open because I can get to the pump on the side, but I'd like to get it open. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's sucking it right up. And we'll probably have to go open some lines too, I would imagine. Hoses, get the air out. Just loosen this one up top, and quite a bit of air coming out. It seems to be the highest point right up here. Oh. That was the rookie move. I only had it on by a thread. So we're building good pressure. Probably just rip the threads out of that aluminum. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's full of water. Look at it, yeah. Woo! So I can't believe this system is still working. And I'll let that go till we get oil coming out of it. And based on how that's looking, yeah, I'm surprised if those cylinders are any good. There we go, there's the oil. Okay, with that back on, let's see now. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the cab budge now. It's going. So that's the push way. If we go pull, I guess that's for pulling the cab down, right? Yeah, and it tightens up pretty good. So our system, I think we're gonna be all right here. Pushing this piston down. Now that I'm looking at it, you saw that big spring before. It's actually the hood latch. Yeah, so we have successfully unlatched the hood. All right, after tons and tons of bleeding, pumping and bleeding and filling, I have determined that the pump needs a rebuild because now it's leaking real bad out of this top seal. So, yeah, we could always get like a auxiliary pump or something too. I think I might even have one buried around. Well, we'll check for that. I bled it on both sides at the cylinder, got a ton of air out of there. It was really looking promising. But no dice. Moving right along, let's do some fluid level checks. Spray these hinges. I wonder if these hoses hanging up top of here or maybe cab tilt hoses. Yeah, they're no good. Oh, there we go. Is that a spring? Yeah, spring on there. This is our radiator cap up top. Probably not gonna be anything up to level, but cap actually good. Just some mud daubers getting in there. Oh yeah, we got water. Good stuff. Well, hopefully coolant, right? I mean, if it wasn't antifreeze, then it wouldn't be in there because this thing would have been cracked. That's our oil. That's a long stick. Black as night, but we appear to be up to level. Oh yeah, it was right at the high mark. Let's make sure this engine ain't frozen. Just looking to see if it budges over, you know. There we go. Okay, well, it budged. That's about it. Spray up this shift linkage. Pretty stiff, but after going back and forth, we are confirmed neutral. And actually got a lot looser. Never got a key off of him either. He said he has a title somewhere for it. Not that it's going to be a problem. See, this is, holy smokes. Look at all that wiring. Well, I guess let's slap some batteries in and go, right? These cables aren't marked, so I'm chase them down, see? They both cross over right to the starter. They're both pretty crunchy. There's our ground. I'm chasing them back. Negative should be on the left. About 98% on that. Maybe like 90% because they wrap up into a loom. I'm gonna drop one little guy in here real quick. A little corrosion on these. And they seem, yeah, I should probably clean that off, huh? Some fresh copper on those connections. Well, let's do a little jump wire action, see if we get any clicking. Did just notice this has a Jacob's brake. I just want to hear a crank over. Oh, there it is. Starter solenoid going. As far as lights, we got one marker. Actually, I see some tail light action going on back there too. We're now gonna hook the good all start all up. This is a strong jump pack. If you're looking to start semis or large engines, this is the one to get. Expensive, but very strong. Oh, there it is. Oh, it didn't sound great though. Okay, all right, it's turning over. Barely. We gotta get some bigger batteries. We don't want to go cranking anyway until we figure out the fuel situation, but I was just looking at these and turns out they actually go up to the top of the engine, so I'm like, that must be some kind of fuel tank heater system, I'm guessing, because then I dug a little bit more behind it under all this junk, and yeah, that's our fuel pickup and return. The other side doesn't have anything on there, but these have a crossover tube going from one side to the other. That comes over, and then there's our fuel filter right there. We come into the pump right yonder. We'll get a tank to just bypass all that for now. Cummins PT pump. Let's send 12 volts right here to open that solenoid. And you can see why the throttle pedal was stuck. We got this pivot right here. Let's spray that down. Go ahead and hit all the throttle pivots. Let that soak in. For battery power, I have got this group size 31 Alliance that is known good. Just charged this recently. And then I got a good marine starting battery too. And then we need some fat gauge short jumpers, shorties. Could make some. But I know I have a couple of those in here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Like this guy from the ambulance. Oh, one back there too. Ooh, this this as well. That's nice.
I just had my Sundays for breakfast and I feel fantastic. It gives me so much energy. Come on, Owner, let's play. Oh yes, that's a sticky spot. I love the way this makes me spin. Oh darn, that's okay. It's almost dinner time.
We've been feeding Gus Sundays for quite some time, and he just can't get enough of it. It's so healthy for him and gives him tons of energy to play with his sister in the backyard. And we've certainly noticed an improvement in his overall health ever since making a switch to Sundays. The reason why Sundays is so healthy is because it was designed by Dr. Tori Waxman, a seasoned vet and dog parent who grew frustrated with big dog brands prioritizing profits over pups' health. So she created her own. Nothing but transparent, wholesome ingredients you can trust. It's made up of meat and plant superfoods, zero synthetics, fillers, or artificial preservatives. Sundays is air dried to preserve maximum nutrition. It's as nutritious as frozen or refrigerated dog food, but with the convenience of storing it on the shelf. No thawing and no wasting space in your refrigerator or freezer. Witness your dog's transformation by clicking the link down below or use code NNKH and get 50% off your first order. Your dog will definitely thank you for it. Now, let's dive back into the video. He's a good boy, Gus. Yeah. Back over here, let's get working on the fuel system. The other night, the pump throttle was seized up, so I did spray that all down on the pump itself, locked up. Get the pump lever off. You see this linkage works a little stiff. Doesn't auto return. I guess we'll get that return in first, right? And good. Look at that. 2 fingers, no problem. We also got lucky on the pump side. That moves nice and free. It's just a seized up ball pivot, which is not breaking free, so we're gonna need a little bit of heat. Just make sure you're careful and there's no leaves or anything around. There we go. Got her rocking. Spent a few minutes working that back and forth. Get it all free. Good to go. And the last thing we want is a sticking throttle. Next is making sure that we can shut it off. These have an electronic solenoid that gets energized to be able to run, and no power, it'll shut it off if working properly. Looks like somebody ran that red wire up, so we'll jump that. Right about right next to the steering shaft. That runs all the way up to the back of this switch. So that's our fuel on. This is our inlet, runs over to the filter. Oh, it's coming off easy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's 30 years old. Could have been old diesel when they put it in though. Oh, we do not want to go running that through the pump. Delicious. Might as well check for filter in here before we go running out and buying one. Bunch of clutch discs, some hoses. Oh, there's a bezel for the front. 2 of them actually. Yeah. An alternator. Generator, I don't know. Oh, lots of mice droppings back here. Oh, Nate, no, that's headlight. Okay, no filter. Look at that. Local CarQuest had a fuel filter in stock. How about it? There you go. Here we go. Now I dumped our return hose into here, and you can see it almost looks like light motor oil that came out of there. It's so thick. Now we can pump this up. Let's see what happens if we send some fuel to this, if it fills that filter and comes out the return. Yeah, we're good. Nothing yet. We can go over the pump and take the fill out of it. I believe these have a fill on them. Close that. Oh, there we go. That was tight. So with this off, it should pump fuel up to it. If not, we can fill it through here. Oh, you can see it's already coming out. And this is the nasty old stuff. So we'll pump. Oh! Remember, it's got to fill the fuel filter too. So a lot of air is going to come out. That's all the air. Now just go a little longer till we get good looking fuel out. Well, this is gonna be a happy pump now with the fresh fuel in there. We could have just tried cranking it before. I mean, it did have fuel, but this is the way to do it if we want to get this thing to fire right off without a ton of cranking, killing batteries. We got triple juice, 3 good batteries. There it is. Okay, that's a nice crank. And we'll get power down to the solenoid. Make sure we got juice down here. Negative. Unless I got a bad ground. No, I got nothing. We got power coming in and going out. Not making it down there though for some reason. It turns out the one wire runs over, across the other side of the engine, and then comes back, and that's where it wasn't making power from. So I just joined them together with a little splice, whatever you want, 3M connector, and now we got power. So we're juiced. Actually, on the back side of it, there's this screw you turn in to bypass that solenoid, and it's already fully turned in. So that was a big waste of time. We're already getting fuel, basically. First time we're getting a buzzer. Oh, come on. Ooh, here we go. Just idling right off the bat. A little smoky. Not hitting all 6. That fan spinning? Yeah. Belts are moving. Something might be seized up. What's coming out of here? Yeah, okay. The turn's going. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yes. What are we showing on our gauges? 60 psi oil pressure. Water temp not coming up yet. Not charging. Fuel. Not showing any air. And these valves won't let you push them in unless there is pressure. Yeah, no water in the tanks. Next big question, is the clutch locked up, or can we go into gear? Oh yeah, clutch is good. We're in reverse. Ooh yeah, it's breaking the wheels loose too. With the trailer on there, this thing wants to go. See if that, nope, okay. That's right, we're bypassed on the PT. We just reach in here, spin that valve back. Of course it's seized up. Twist this out until it shuts off. There we go. I got the solenoid working and starter switch right here. Probably could have chased the wires and figured that out, right? Yeah, so now shut her down. Let's see if this trailer, if the brakes are caged on this because we don't have lines hooked up to it or anything. And again, he wanted this pulled forward, going into the abyss. Got some tires and bumper to move. And no, these are not caged. So they're gonna be locked up. I think we'll just detach from the trailer. And when I say caged, I mean there's a bolt you put in here, a stud there yet, lock it into place, and then you basically pull the giant spring back that right now is applying the shoes, pressure onto those shoes. Man, he has got some stuff. What's that, a scatter shield up there too? Oh. He's given me permission to kind of pick through whatever I want to buy or anything. An old alloy mag, lots of tires up there, tons of hubcaps, probably some pretty rare stuff in here actually. You guys would know better than me, even though I'm looking right at it. He said to take whatever parts you want off of this K100 over here. This is the bullet riddled truck. Oh yeah, look at that. Bullet hole in the gas tank. Fuel tank. So see how these straps look. I mean, I'll probably get new ones for fairly cheap, but these will fit the bill for now if they're good. They seem to be good. Oh, if I can get this on here. Is this 7 minutes thing? Itch, sting, whatever. Yes, it is. See how much rust is under here? Yeah, they're good. Excellent. Well, this has actually got front brakes on it too. So I could technically take that and convert the other one over to front brakes. I like how the back of this cab has that cage there too to prevent, I don't know, a kid from crawling in there or critters. Is it good? It's a question. A little bit of rot on it. I have to go look up how much these cost new, because if they're like 30 bucks, then well, probably wasn't a good use of time, but yeah, this is usable. Would you look at that? This is an air ride cab too. This one's got some nicer features, huh? Just added this fuel tank upgrade. We now have our return hooked up going into the top. It has a vent, ball valve down on the bottom. This worked great. There's a pressure vessel to flush out the diesel and you know what we didn't already push out. So this will work good temporarily. Now we're moving on to air. I'm just gonna look around for obvious air leaks. These air hoses are all so brittle that you look at them the wrong way and they're gonna break. This guy here you can see was plugged off on the end, but then it rusted through, and you know, again, so basically everything. You notice we have no front brakes. Just the rears to worry about. All of these hoses look not terrible until you go over here. And yes, that's pretty bad, along with the rust jacking between the frame and the fifth wheel. It's actually got an airline going over to the fifth wheel too there, I guess for this is a adjustable sliding action on there, so I think that's what that's for. As far as parking brake though, only the rear axle has a parking brake. You can see the front axle just has the service brakes, and then back here, so we can, I don't know if that's normal that only one axle has a parking brake, probably is. We can cage these on the back, but that does have the service brake and parking brake built into it. The light bar on the back is on a pivot that somebody mounted on there. It's got these little rubber limiters, all custom jobby with some springs. I like that. Probably bounces going down the road. Looks cool. Keeps people maybe alert, looking at your tail lights, right? As it's bobbing up and down. Now, bypassing everything from here up to the front, since that's all junk, we now have a ball valve going to what I believe is the rear parking brakes. Let's open this up. Hey, oh!
Always a shot at ether to get them going, you know?
Yeah, this didn't even need it.
Yes, we have released the parking brake on both sides. You see that arm is now pulled in. If you remember what it looked like before, the spring pushes it out. And then when we send pressure to the front chamber, we can apply the brakes by even putting like a ball valve up in the cab if we wanted to. Oh, look, okay. Service brakes don't have very much spring tension on them, but just wanted to be safe, you know? Parking brakes, different story. Does it move though? Yeah, a little bit. It seems like there's a pivot that's seized up in there though, but yeah, obviously needs a new one. I don't think these rears are gonna be a problem. I already see a gap in between. Now, if I ever saw a sidewall slasher situation, that would be it right there. Oh, watch, there's a beehive or a wasp nest right above your head there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they were coming out
Yellow
there.
jack.
Oh, you found the title there?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. New Jersey title too. That keeps it simple. Very nice. Betco Inc., Westfield, New Jersey. Cool. Seller signed it. Beautiful. It's all been choked all the years by the vine. Look at that.
Milwaukee, huh?
What's that?
Milwaukee.
Yeah, electric chainsaws, I tell you. What a convenience thing. And Matt was just showing me this old Ford Jubilee, 1952, he said. And you said this thing runs, huh? I wouldn't think it looking at it, but I told him, let me know when you...
I rebuilt that engine.
Yeah?
Yeah, sleeves and all.
Well, if you're gonna start this up, let me know. I'd like to see it fire up and operate. It's like a homemade bucket on the front. And he said when he got it, it didn't dump. So he put this cylinder in to be able to give it dumping action and converted it over to 12 volt, got a old Ford V8 starter. I noticed the freeze plugs leaking there. Well, I'll give you a hand with it. Let me know.
The backhoe was great.
Yeah, it's a big backhoe for this size machine, yeah.
For a little machine, yes.
It really is.
I went down about almost 8 feet here, just looking for rocks. There ain't no rocks in this ground, none.
Now it's all clay. What were you looking for rocks for?
To drive on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To pull them out and put...
I got a load of stone, big rocks like this. So the guy backed up and dumped them. And the owner next door is standing there, he's watching me. I'm throwing them in the soft spot. What are you doing, counting them? I said, you're right. I'm counting these, they ain't gonna me.
Yeah, I noticed you got like riprap under the truck there, yeah. This has been bothering me. There we go. So much better. Let's see if the wheels will break loose. I don't know what we looked like over here, but definitely broken loose on the driver's side. Oh, now we gotta get unhooked from the trailer. Bet you if we just throw some blocks under here, we can pull forward. Looks like we're just digging a hole back here. I saw the other side rocking back and forth, so I think all the brakes are freed. Ow! Yeah, that's all. Trucker Chris here. Oh, that's a little better. Wow. Okay. It was on high speed. Just gotta push it in. Come on, baby. Oh, that should be good, right? We got some clearance there. I think I got to jack it up higher to start with, because since we're in these ruts, as it starts to come out, it's hitting the trailer. That makes sense, right? An arm workout today. By golly. Alright, I think that'll be enough. We got over a fist. But, you know, as soon as it goes forward, it's hitting this maple stump too, so that's lifting it up. But I think that'll do it. Free from the grave. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Ah, priceless. Just priceless. And this is sunk in pretty good, and in the back too. You see where it was humping up. So I just had to get that jacked up more. Good to go. See, he's got all this riprap over here, but he said his whole driveway's riprap, but it all sunk in and the mud came back up. And that's why if you're gonna put that down on just regular topsoil, you gotta put a barrier first that will hopefully prevent the, as the rocks, you drive over them and the ground's all soggy, they push down and then the mud comes up and the rock just disappears into there. So, as you can see, that's what happened up here. Oh yeah, that's really heavy duty. That's what, two I-beams, is it?
That's a 5 ton. That'll hold 5 ton.
And you built this yourself, huh?
Yep.
Does it roll this way pretty easy too, or what?
Yeah, the whole beam does, but I'm try to get two-way electric motor. Nobody has them.
Oh, electric motor to go. You're saying you can't just pull it, right? Because it's.
Yeah, that goes that way.
Oh wow, it does. Look at that. Oh, yeah, it started. Oh man.
But
yeah, tighten up a little bit. How about that? That came off. Whew.
what I want to do now is run a pipe across there and put a motor on that end and a motor on this end, one to go that way and one to go this way. This across here was a trailer.
How'd you get them up there? Was it just a little bit at
My
a time?
tow truck.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Mostly the tow truck.
And get this fitted up. I didn't realize it when I first looked at it, but this is the AC condenser, which of course makes sense. Kind of cool. You don't see normally any grills that have that built into it. Can't think any vehicles that I've seen that. Get bent a little bit. There we go. Wow, that's a nice fit. This bar holds it wedged in. I thrashed away on this thing, and we now have rear service brakes, so good enough to drive it off-road back to where we're going. Transmission is shifting great. And the only reason I have these muffs on is because my air brake control is on the inside here. Okay, we have made it. I had to cut a lot of that out, guys. Had to pay attention to what I was doing. Oh yeah, just hit the cab and already looking so much better and happier. Tip's in good shape, but muffler's all rusted out on the bottom. by the way, I did end up finding the information placards on here. Model K100, engine NTC 350 FOR MJB. Big thing though is a gross vehicle weight rating of only 49,000 pounds. Now, this has got 19K rear axles in it, 11K front axle. Date of manufacture, June 1978. And the chassis weight, 15,040 pounds. Oh, that means even at like 7 cents a pound, which I'm pretty sure scrap's higher than that right now, but it's over $1,000 in scrap value. I guess you have to get rid of the tires, but winning is what I'm trying to say, guys. Winning. Right on them? We are winning. Get this door fixed up. It's pretty good. I think it might just be bent down a little bit. Oh, I got it good enough. It shuts and opens. I don't know if you guys noticed, but sometimes when I crank this, it goes real slow for a second. I went down on the starter, was checking all the connections, and I found the main lug and this ground were a little loose. Yeah, I can rock that back and forth, and I get those snugged down, cleaned up. Shouldn't have that problem anymore. We're about 45 degrees right now, and this thing actually fired right up, no problem, but you can hear it definitely off the rip, not running all the cylinders. I think when it fully warms up, it is. I'm not really sure yet. It runs good enough to move around, which is all I needed to do. I guess when you bump into it, it automatically locks the pin too. High speed, bring it up. I bought this truck just for moving some trailers around, and it works excellent for that. Good little yard jockey. In a day cab would be better having a rear window and an even shorter wheelbase, but for $1,000, just couldn't turn this deal down. To get it on the road, we would need tires, brakes, all the air hoses, lights. It's got foggy windows. And by the way, it has almost 1 million miles on it. I think it was like 956,000, if I remember right. Pretty crazy. This old Cabover got the job done back in the day. Now let's move on to some other video segments. So often people ask what kind of other side jobs I do, because not just YouTube, and here's one of them. Driving a tractor on a farm. Actually more of like a voluntary work, but over here at a local apple orchard, and it's pretty cool. They bring groups of kids from the local schools and come do your apple picking. It's free of charge. Well, the apples aren't free, but free to get on the hay ride and enjoy yourself. Beautiful day for a tractor ride. And we've now arrived over to these delicious red apples that are ripe for the picking. Now everybody hops off the tractor and go pick all these delicious apples. Look at that. Amazing. Can't beat it. Don't forget to fold up the ladder, and one of the parents actually just handed me this they found on there. Just what we need with a bunch of little kids running around. Get their first lighter, burn the house down. Whew. The biggest hazard is all the little kids running around. If one of them was to jump out from the tree, not good. I've had a few people ask how the old DeBalls wrecker is doing and if the frame repairs held up. The answer is yes. The truck's doing awesome, and it really comes in handy for all sorts of stuff like moving these 40-foot overseas containers. What do you think? Better than the jet ski? enjoy the wind in your eyes, Autumn? Who did that?
She did.
Autumn, look at the reflection on the water. So pretty, huh? We're gonna stay out for the sunset, okay?
Say thank you, Daddy.
Look at all
Taking me out
the
on the boat.
streaks in the sky. You know.
Oops.
Can you get up in this thing or what? Ah. There you go. One of these days you'll love it, Autumn. One of these days. I'm breaking you in early. That's all. Against your will. Oh man, look at me. I look like a street bum.
You look great. You got spray foam in your hair.
Yeah, I do. It's not good. You're going to be doing all the spray foaming to work in the future, yeah. You got my money on you.
She's happy.
All right, you ready? You ready? Oh, what was that? Got a little scrap load. Check this out. My buddy owns a pool business. He's like, yeah, I got some stuff sitting out there. Go grab it. Probably take him and his girl out to dinner. I mean, this has got to be at least a couple $100 because there's a ton of motors in here. And the only thing I couldn't get was this huge Starlight pump housing, but I'm going to try to walk it up on here. That's really heavy. It's cast iron, but the lid, this won't get scrapped. Waterford, Wisconsin, made in USA. Starlight, nice cover, you know, nice cast iron cover for something. There's actually a lot of other good stuff in here too, like the stainless steel. This has all been in a pole chlorine environment, so it does have some rust, but the stainless steel railings, I don't need all those, but there's some other really good stuff in here. We'll see, let you know what this ends up being. Crab walking it up there. Motors. I added some other items I had kicking around, but that load totaled $589. Not bad for some old scrap metal. Most of that was motors, you see. All done for the day. Off to the shop. But look, you can play on this one. You like it in there? It's just like the one that went by, huh? Look at all those knobs and gauges and stuff. What's it all do? Oh, don't lay your head on there. Mommy will kill me. As always, I want to thank you guys very much for tuning into the video. I know it got to jump all over the place, but if you tuned in this far, I thank you very much for that. Helps out big time. I'll see you guys in another excursion or adventure sometime soon. NNKH.